Hello everybody, it's Gail here. Thank you for coming back to watch another video on my channel, and if you're new, hello and welcome. I hope you are enjoying your Hallow'een. I saw that on Instagram today. I was like, clever. I am planning for the week of the 26th of October to the 1st of November, and I'm using a free printable kit from victoriathatcher.com. Love her. I used this last year in my happy planner and I really love this kit. It just makes me so happy. It's all bright, fun, but it's got a kind of vintagey kind of feel about it. And as well as the washi that comes with the kit, it's a very minimal kit. It's like a one-page thing, but honestly it's free. I love her. And I'm also going to be using this washi tape that came today, which is just gorgeous. Look at these little ghosties. Oh my god, they're so cute. We've got little hollow ghosties for Halloween. Whee! And this video is a little bit special because I'm doing a Halloween Q&A. It's not a Q&A, it's a would you rather. And it's with my lovely friend Yvonne, who I have known for years and years and years, back in the days of having a beauty channel. We both do nails. She is Mommy Plan Craft on YouTube, and she's also the same on Instagram, I think. I will put all her details down in the description box. She is an absolute sweetheart. I've known her for a long time and I love her. She's really genuine, really warm and friendly. She's absolutely stunning as well. So go check her out, just see what she looks like, because she's beautiful. But yeah, we've got 7 questions. I'm going to try and talk and plan at the same time, which could prove to be interesting. Okay, so as predicted by my brain, speaking and laying down stickers at the same time didn't work out. And the video ended up being really long. So I'm going to crack on with the questions that myself and Yvonne are going to answer. And so number 1 is, would you rather walk through a graveyard at midnight or spend the night in a haunted house? And my answer to this one is dead easy for me. There's absolutely no way on God's earth you are getting me to stay in a haunted house. I've seen far too many horror films, and while I would like to think that I would be the brave heroine who's running around kicking everybody's butts and, you know, taking numbers, I know that it wouldn't happen, and I would in fact just be sitting in the corner crying, going, don't hurt me, and waiting for the sun to come up. So I'd like to think that I would be brave, but I know that I wouldn't. And I'm not scared of graveyards at all. Being a bit of a goth in my teen years, graveyards absolutely fascinate me. Our graveyard where I live is really stunning. It's full of beautiful trees and really, really old graves, and it's really nicely kept, and it has like a new part which is like really well looked after, and then it has an old part where a lot of the graves are like all crumbly and they've got ivy growing through them and stuff, and it's still like really well looked after, but it's definitely not scary at all. I've been in some really lovely graveyards that have got really nice kind of comforting kind of feel to them. So I am gonna go through the graveyard at midnight because that's the kind of chick I am. So laying down that washi, doesn't that look beautiful? I love that washi so much, it's so sparkly. So question number 2 is, would you rather carve a jack-o'-lantern or duck for apples, or bob for apples as we call it? We call it apple bobbing. I am really good at apple bobbing. I've done it with a full face of makeup, and the makeup still stayed on, and my friend was amazed at our party. But at the same time, carving pumpkins is something that I get to do with my children. So, and I'm going to count my blessings actually with pumpkins, because when I was a kid, we didn't have pumpkins, we had turnips. And if you are of a certain age and you lived in the UK, you will know, and you'll probably have an RSI from trying to carve a turnip into a lantern when you were a kid. So we are blessed now that we've had pumpkins come over, and pumpkins are really easy to carve because they're nice and soft. And I love doing that with the kids, but apple bobbing is really good fun, and it kind of, but so some people don't like getting involved in things like apple bobbing and stuff, so it can become uncomfortable at parties and things, but I'd just be like head first in the bucket. It wouldn't bother me at all. I'm gonna go lanterns because I get to do that with my children. Yeah, I'm gonna go lanterns. We have loads of lanterns around here where I live. There used to be a lot of American service personnel who lived around here where I live, and of course the Americans, like, they go all out at Halloween, and this place looks amazing. We've still got a few American service personnel. I don't think we've got quite as many, but it just looks really beautiful here at Halloween with all the pumpkin lanterns and the houses decorated and stuff. And I think people would still do it even if there aren't as many Americans living here. So I love walking around here and seeing what the houses look like. So yeah, I'm gonna go pumpkins. That was a really long answer, sorry about that. Number 3, would you rather go trick-or-treating or go to a Halloween party? Well, when I was a kid, I would probably have chosen, I still probably would have chosen trick-or-treating. I'm going to go trick-or-treating because I love walking around, especially now we live here and everybody goes all out. I love walking around and seeing everybody in costumes, like kids, parents, everybody, all the houses lit up and stuff. So yeah, it's like a bonding experience for not only for you and your family, but for the people in the neighborhood as well, because I do find people talk to each other more. Really sadly though, this year there's not going to be any trick-or-treating because of the cough. So I will miss going trick-or-treating this year, especially now because my children are getting older. They're both like teenagers now, and I don't think they'll want to go and do it. I don't know, next year they'll probably want to go parties with their friends and stuff. So, but I'm going to go trick-or-treating. And then question 4, I'm really interested actually to see what Yvonne answers to these. I can't wait to see what she answers. Question 4, would you rather meet a werewolf or a zombie? When I think of zombies, I think of like the old-fashioned zombies who can't move very fast, who are just like wandering around going, "Ooh, brains." And werewolves are like really fast and a bit bitey. So I think I'm gonna go zombie, but only if it's like an old-fashioned zombie that can't run very fast. Because I can't run very fast, so I'm gonna go zombie. Question number 5 is, would you rather tour a haunted house or a haunted ship? And I really had to think about this because I would do like a haunted house tour like any day of the week, as long as it was just like a regular tour and I wasn't going to get stuck in there. And if I was like with other people, and I think the same would apply to a ship, but for some reason I think a ship would be really interesting. What's that film about the ghost ship? It's got her out of ER in it. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a brilliant film. And I think, yeah, like a really spooky, misty, haunted ship. I think that would be fascinating. And I love ships. I love the ocean anyway. So I'm going to go for haunted ship. But then you can't get out of a haunted ship if something goes wrong. I'm still going ship. I'm going ship. I'm going to take my chance. Question number 6. Oh, look, I've got my base laid down. Doesn't that look pretty? Oh, it's really pretty. Right. Question number 6. Would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire? Now, I love vampire movies and vampire novels and stuff like that. I got married in Whitby, which is where Dracula's ship was supposed to have come in, and it's one of my favorite places. So there's a real kind of vampire vibe that runs through my life. But if I was a vampire, that would mean that I was dead, and that like I would live an undead life forever. Whereas if I was a werewolf, I would have been bitten by a werewolf and survived the attack and then become a werewolf. So I don't want to live forever and see everybody that I love die before me, because I think that would just be horrible. That's, why vampires always look so tired, I think, because they've lost everybody. And I think it'd be really sad existence being a vampire. So I'm going to go werewolf. Also, there is the fact that you would get a tail and you would be fluffy, and that's going to be cool. So I'm going to go werewolf. I've been called a crazy bitch before. Surprise, surprise. And yeah, so I would own that title. So I would choose werewolf. And the final question is, would you rather watch a slasher movie with your boo or a family Halloween classic with the children? No competition. My fella does not do movies. It would be a nightmare watching a film with him. We never watch films together. So I would choose Hocus Pocus with the kids any day of the week. It wouldn't even have to be Halloween or Practical Magic. Or even my kids do like horror movies. They love a bit of Halloween and Friday the 13th and stuff like that. So yeah, spooky Halloween classic with the kids would win hands down. So that was the last question. I'm going to post all of Yvonne's information down in the description box. Make sure you go and say hello. Have a lovely, safe, happy Halloween. Make the most of it, whatever you do with your family, whether you celebrate or you don't celebrate, and whether you're with your family or on your own. Just have a lovely weekend, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.